Hello everyone, it is Twin Plays here, back in our video. Hope you guys are doing amazing. So recently we just left off with the custom sync, you know, all that kind of jazz. But today we're going to bring you guys another video on Animation GUI. Now this is a brand new Animation GUI you guys are going to absolutely love. It's really cool, and I did get some help from it, but it's amazing, and it does work with speeds, and it does have custom ones in shop basically. But your base, the only thing I did miss out in this one was props and other stuff with that, because we're gonna have to do that in that video because this is such a big thing that can't really just fit in one video. But before we start this video, hit that subscribe button and that post notifications. It means so much to me, guys. And also join the Discord in the description because it is there for you, and we do giveaways on there, so it's pretty amazing. But feel free to join that. But yeah, welcome everybody. Now, as you can see in game, we are playing with everyone. They're dancing with me. But when you open this, of course, it brings up this GUI right here, and this GUI basically custom made it. And it has a few things. You know, you can do some dances. So we got Renegade over here. You can slow it. You can speed the time up. You can make it 1 speed. You know, electro swing 1.5. You can do one thing. You know, you can do whatever you want. So right here, then when I go back and click to sync, it's matching in perfectly. But as you can see, we got our little fun dance right here. But yeah, it's pretty sick. You can do whatever you want. Now, I will say I have a lot coming, guys, and we're going to be going as much as possible. But I want to get this one out because it's a better animation GUI, and you guys will definitely like this one way better. It's easier to handle and everything about it. But as you can see, we're all doing this dance really fast. So this is pretty funny. But yeah, maybe I'll tell them say hi to YouTube. But we're going to go into this, so just load into Studio, and before we load into Studio, I want you to go in the description and look for models, and basically just grab this right here. This is going to be the GUI for you. You're just going to click this. Now, if you already own this, so this is the TopBar GUI. Now, I've just updated it for you, so you can just go ahead and just put it in again and just refix the ones that you have. Now, when it comes to the animation IDs, we're going to have to go straight into this. And I'm going to show you guys how I can create one and everything like that. But just give me a bit. We're going to look into this. It's going to take a bit. But yeah, bear with me, okay? I'll see you guys in just a second here. Okay, so we are in Studio now, and now that you are in Studio, you are basically just going to go straight to Toolbox, grab the model. Now, it should be inventory. Now, if it doesn't pop up here and you already have it, that means you just, you already have it. So try and find it somewhere. It should be called this TopBar Vibe GUI, and that should say updated. And then just spawn it in, and it's going to give you everything, and it will have you ready for what you will need to do. Now, I actually am stupid and forgot to remove what was in my game already, so let me just remove that exactly stuff. But it's pretty simple and pretty easy. So what you will do is we're going to grab this and we're going to bring them to where they need to be. So replicated storage, we have starter GUI, we have starter player scripts, and then just delete that folder, and then you're going to click right click and ungroup, right click and ungroup, and then right click and ungroup. Now, I'm not going to go through the other GUIs, so if you want to go watch my other video on that, then maybe feel free to just go do that. Personally, I'm just going to just delete them and just show you exactly what I want. So let's say you just want the animation GUI for now. You can just go ahead and delete them, and then in here, just go down here and just delete all of this stuff. Don't worry about anything else. But yeah, and then right here, you can just delete this. So that's pretty much that for that. That's all we need. So basically, we have a few things. We have the core module, we have the animation GUI, and then we have the TopBar part of it. Now, I'm going to quickly just go into the settings TopBar and just explain it real quick and how this works. But basically in here, we just grab the icon, the themes, and now I already kind of explained this in my last video, but maybe I'll go through it one more time. There are a few gradients in here, and you can change the color, but how it works is it pops up an icon, and you basically get to click it, and it has all this cool stuff with it. But yeah, this is the icon image, deselected, open animations for M. If you want it to be M, you can change the code for that. This is the blue gradient. There's just so much you can do, and this is where you tween it in and out, so we'll have to work on that later, but that's pretty much the basics of it. But yeah, this is, I'd recommend go looking at my last video for that and how to use it. But we're just gonna explain quickly about all of everything else. Now, don't worry about this icon thing, just leave it here. Now, I was one more thing. If you do have the old icon one, delete it and just use this bin because it's in the folder now. But yeah, so in here is the animation module. Now, I did get help, and I realized this is probably the best way of doing this, and this is an easier way. And this is going to help you guys out because it's more simple. But what we do is as we explained, we have a local module and the return module because that's just a normal thing. That's how it functions. But we have two things. We have unlocked animations and locked animations. Now, unlocked is going to be the ones that people get for free, as I stated right here. And then these are going to be the ones that people get paid for. Now, how this looks, if you see how I say copy and paste here, this is where you're just going to Control C and then Control V like that. And that's all you got to do to make your animations. So you don't got to go do all this stuff and this and that, but it's just going to be so much easier. So we're actually quickly going to import the model for the dances, and then this one will just let you have some more dances. Now this one Rob made, there's a bunch of them. I'm just gonna go down to where I had my old dance thing, so let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so R15 dances. I'll leave this in the description, so don't worry about that. Let me just go grab it real quick too, but go grab that if you don't have it already. But we're gonna quickly upload one of these and just show you exactly how this works. I'm just gonna open this up though. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to grab these dances and we are going to basically use these for a new one. So go inside of it and we're going to go into animation saves, and there's all these dances already. So we're going to make two of them, one locked and one unlocked. So pumpernickel, we're going to save this, okay? And once we have this saved, let me just basically what we're doing is we're going to go right here and we're gonna say this, and then we're gonna just say, don't worry about, test, hit submit, and then we're gonna click this link, okay, pumpernickel, and then we're gonna do orange justice, let's say, okay, and we're gonna grab this, orange justice, and we're gonna save it, and then we're gonna do test again. Now remember guys, you can't really you got to make sure to upload new animations. So I'm sorry that people who just think it's going to work, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, you're going to have to upload them. Now, for the other people that already have this made, just go inside the module and just start copying and pasting and making a brand new thing. So like we said, we have right here. So now we're going to call this one, this is going to be the free one. We're going to say orange justice. Now this is what's going to be displayed on the text label. So this is where you change the text, okay? Now once we have that, we're going to go and see right here how it has this 9 number. We're going to grab this 9 number exactly, okay? I'm just going to exit out of it. And you're going to put it right there. And there we go. That's it for you. Now I'm going to grab the pumpernickel one, and we'll go right here and go right there. And then we're going to name it pumpernickel. Now guys, there's a lot I'm going to talk about how we can add another animation thing for you, because in the studio, as you see, in Vibe NYC, there's animations 1, animations 2. This is just the free one, and then this is animations 1. Now if you want to make an animations 2, you just be copying this, okay? Maybe I can do it with you guys. So we'll go right here, we'll go locked animations 2 for now, and then we'll just say test 1, test 1 and then test 2, or we'll just do test 1, and we're gonna change the color. I'm gonna show you. So locked animations 2, okay? We can exit this. So that's all we need to look at. So that was the animations module. Now inside the GUI, there's a few things. We have a template, the main script, the frame, and the sound. Now we're gonna go straight into the main script because I want to explain how we can add more and stuff like this, but it's pretty simple, sorta. So we grab the replicate storage, the player service, and the marketplace service. That's just because we need to use it for we need the services. But in here we have the animation module, which we're going inside the core modules and grabbing it. And then we do the main, which is going to be script.parent. We're going to grab the sound, player, the char, and the character, and the humanoid. Now this right here is setting it so every time the player resets, we make sure the humanoid's defined, because I had a problem with it that the humanoid wasn't defined, but this will make it so it does. And then this is local anim. There's nothing that's assigned to it right now. But in here we have the group rank, owner, and animation game pass, okay? So this is where we're going to talk about you can make more, you can add all you want. So right here we have the group. Now group is just going to be that ID when you go to your group link. And then we have the group rank, as in saying how many what's the rank minimum of where you want the players to have this cool stuff. So you can make it so people in your group that are higher than this will be able to use these animations. So I just did 200, that's pretty normal, so admins and above, or moderators above. And then we have the owner ID, so this is just the player ID. Now guys, all these numbers right here, these are all just the link numbers. So in the top right here, just these link numbers, profile, okay? So you go to my profile, and then you can see it's just this 9 number up here. So that's all it is. It's just this 9 numbers and stuff like that. but you know, pretty simple and stuff like that. But yeah, so feel free to change these all you'd like, and then the Game Pass, of course, go to the Game Pass ID and grab that Game Pass ID. So like I said, all the 9 numbers just right at the top. But oh, it's not 9 numbers. I guess it's 8 number. So grab the 8 number. Or 7, you know, just whatever, grab the number. But okay, this is the animation function, and yeah, let's just talk about it real quick. So we're creating a local function called play anim. Now this is what we're going to be using when we click the buttons, okay? And what we're doing is we're grabbing a humanoid character, and we're making a new animation, okay? Now if animation is not null, then we're going to stop it, and then if humanoid.sit equals true, then animation stop, okay? So if they sit down, then it's going to stop it. If old anim equals nil, and then if old animation dot animation ID equals animation ID equals ID. So if the old one equals that they just recently had, then we're going to destroy it and get rid of it. So like right here. Then we're going to create a new one, okay? And then animation.name equals animation.animation ID equals the new animation ID that we just pulled through here, that local variable. And then we're going to set that anim, and we're going to load it to the humanoid, and then we're going to play it, okay? So this ID right here is basically what is the local variable that we just made, and that's the main one. That's the ID that we're going to be grabbing down here, and I'll show you in a second. But that's what we're doing. And then we're going to play it, and then down here we have 3 of the things. So this is the speed up buttons. So this is sound play because we just want to play that sound button sound. But it's going to adjust the speed to 1, 0.5, 1.5, or oh well, that should be 2. Maybe it's just too fast if we do that. So 1, 1.5, and 1.5. So that's basically what we do. But that's pretty much how it works. Super simple, as you can tell. Now in here, this is the for loops. Okay, now this is where we're going to talk about where if you want to add another animation page. But what we're doing is we're creating a for loop, and we're going to the animation module. We're going to go to unlocked animations and locked animations, and you see how we're having to do that. And we're going to grab the animation name by going into the array of that, and we're checking that animation name, and then we're grabbing the animation ID, and then we're grabbing the template, which is going to be right here. And what we're doing is we're setting that template's name to the animation name, which is going to be pumpernickel right here. And then we're setting that text label to pumpernickel. And then the animation ID is going to be set to that animation ID of pumpernickel. And then we're going to set that clone template to visible. And then we're going to set the parent to the frame, so it's going to display it. And then right here, if they click it, it's going to be sound play, and then it's going to do that play animation, so that it's going to do this whole function. And then it's going to do that animation ID of that one that they picked, okay? Now what this does is it basically displays all the ones that you put in here. So it's pretty cool. And now, like I said, we have this second one, so we're going to show you to do that in a second. But then down here is where we talk about if you want the group or the owner, this and that. So what we're checking if the player owns this Game Pass, okay? And this is if they own the Game Pass, or if their ID matches the owner ID, or they are in that rank in that group and they're above. Now you could also just do get rid of this and just do is player in group. So is player in group. Then what will happen is the new one, the locked animations, will become visible, okay? And then we're going to set this color to like a different one, so they know that this is the one they unlocked, okay? Now, down here, this is just a Game Pass one, okay? So let's say we want to do that locked animations, okay? We're going to work on that now. So we're going to just copy this one. We're going to do the second one. And then we're just going to do if player.userID equals owner, okay? Let's just do that. Or, you know, you could just do, because this is just for me right now, and we're going to put that 2 right at the end. Now, if you were just wanting to do the Game Pass for animations 2, then do this one, copy and paste this one, so I should probably be doing that. Let me actually just do that instead, because that's probably the better way. So we're going to do this. Now, this one's just exactly how you would think. So right down here, and then we would go all locked animations 2, locked animations 2, locked animations 2. And then you just double check, and then animation template, you're good. Perfect. Now right here, we're RGB. We're going to go with an orange because then they know. But yeah, so that's how that works. Now, it may seem complicated, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean, but how this displays. So let me pause this. Okay, so as you can see, we added this new one. Now, you see how it says Electro Swing, Orange Justice, and then it changes the colors? Because those are the locked ones. Those are the ones right here are locked. And it does the dance, you know, we got Pumpernickel right here, we go fast, you know, this one's kind of funny, I like this. But So what's happening is in the for loop, okay? Maybe I can bring it up for you. I'll bring it up. So right here, we're basically setting the names and everything to the template, which this template looks like this, and we're just creating the buttons in a UI page layout, and we're just going down the list. We're just going all the way down the list by going in the script and just putting it all the way down the list. So I hope that kind of makes sense, you know? Now I wonder why the orange one didn't pop up. I think it's because maybe I didn't, maybe it was just the Game Pass version. I don't exactly know. But, basically, like I said, guys, is it just goes down in a list. So you just fix it, you know, do whatever you want. You can add new colors and everything, you know, change it all you like. Now let me just see, and purchased. I should probably just do it normally. Oh, did I? Oh, right here. There we go. That's why. Right there. So that's why. So if I do play it again, it should work. let me do that real quick. Okay, let's just not worry about it for now. I'll figure it out soon. I don't know what I just did wrong there. But, like I said, guys, just go change the IDs right here, and then you should be good. And then also in the animation module, just change all these names. I wonder what could be wrong with this. I'll have to figure that out, but for now, you're fine. But let me explain to you how you can customize this. Now, if you pull up here and you bring this by going, see how it says 1.5? That's because we want it down there when we leave it. So just remember that position, 1.5. But you just go right here and then just change this to 0.4. Maybe 0.4 works perfect. And now you can see this is what it looks like. This has all the cool stuff. And now, like you see, if that right there is only going to be visible if they don't own the pack. But if they do, then it's not going to be visible. So that's the other thing I forgot to explain to you guys. But and they can click it to buy the Game Pass, etc. But as you can see, we have it out. Now you can change this by, you know, changing the background color. You can go white. The white honestly looks kind of sick, not going to lie. So you could do that if you'd like. Maybe I'll make it white for now. Then you have the animation. This is the scrolling frame, the gradient in the background. You can just change this right here by going into the color sequence. You can do red, you know, red to that, or red to blue, you know, something really cool. You can do whatever you want to do. These are just buttons. You have the gradient in here, so like I said, you can just change the gradient again. So you can do whatever you want to do, guys. You just do you. And then we have the anim pack. Like I said, same thing. Go down to the text properties. You can change that. Dance text up here. You can go and change this to a different font. You know, you can do literally anything, guys. Do what you want to do and what do you want to make it look like. But pretty sick. Yeah, just be careful though. You know, if you make this or change it all you want, just be careful because some of the things in the scripts may break if you don't have it right. But that's what it looks like. And then what's it called? As you can see right here, the UI grid layout. So not page layout. Sorry, I think I said that last time. The grid layout. And then the template. Now, this is the template to show you what it looks like, okay? So it looks like that. Now, I don't know why it's up there, but it is. You can basically, you know, let me just move this down. Well, you know, I'll just leave it for now. You can change it by going to your text label. You know, you can change this. You can go right here and change the color. You can add a gradient to it by going in UI gradient. Mess with what you want, you know, like, again, like I said, an animation ID, we have no animation ID, but this is what they're doing is we're just putting it through here and we're leaving it like that. But, yeah. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. So just, you know, make sure to make that visible off, leave that in there, and then down in the frame, put this back down at 1.5, and that's pretty much it, you guys. But I hope you kind of understand this. I hope this wasn't too long of a video. 18 minutes, it's okay. But just keep copy and pasting, you know, and just understand this is the free version, this is the paid version. So that's pretty much it. I hope you understood that. Now, I do have props coming. It's going to take me a bit because I'm not really skilled with that. I don't know how the hell they do that, but we'll figure it out. But, yeah, that's like, seems pretty hard to do, so with props and all that, but we'll figure it out. I know you guys are requesting it. I've had a few people answer about that, but don't worry about it for now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share if you are new to this channel or not. But yeah, you guys, I will see you in the next one. Thank you a ton. And we're almost at 9K, like I said. So thank you guys.